Tonight we're getting reaction to an entire family in Cleveland who face reckless endangerment charges in connection with the death of a 3-year-old girl.
Kydallyn Robinson found a loaded gun in her home back in May and accidentally shot and killed herself. News Channel 9's John Madewell spoke to the attorney of the family today and joins us now with more. John, good evening.
Good evening to you, Natalie and Calvin. Now, the gun belonged to Kydallyn's grandfather, Tennessee Highway Patrol Lieutenant Tommie Graham. Now, the grand jury indicted him on the additional charge of criminally negligent homicide for allegedly failing to secure the gun. Now, where this case goes from here hinges on the letter of the law versus the spirit of the law.
Conclusions, and it is our hope, our belief, a true belief that these family members are not guilty of criminal conduct.
Attorney Jim Logan's representing Tennessee Highway Patrol Lieutenant Tommie Graham, his wife Deborah, and 2 daughters Jennifer and Elizabeth. At the end of May, investigators say Jennifer's 3-year-old daughter Kydallyn somehow got her hands on Graham's loaded .45 caliber. It happened at his home. Kydallyn lived with her grandparents. She and her 2-year-old cousin were playing in the home. Her mother was the only adult home at the time.
This is just a real difficult time for the Graham family. They appreciate the prayers of everybody. And it's a difficult time for the District Attorney's office as well.
We spoke off camera with District Attorney Steve Bebb and asked him about the balancing act between looking at the letter of the law versus the loss of a child's life. He said that would be the hard part. He also added that he sat down with the detectives, looked at the proof of this case, and in his words said, quote, it was proper to present to the grand jury. And what if you were on that grand jury? We took that question to people in Cleveland. With a 1-year-old granddaughter himself, Larry Chillinsky can relate. He feels there is a responsibility to protect kids from guns, but at the same time, he sees the punishment already dealt.
Every day the rest of your life, you have to live with that.
Meanwhile, Jackie Lay lives near the Grahams. From time to time, he saw Kydallyn out playing.
I sympathize for him because of the loss of his granddaughter, but, you know, that poor little kid ain't going to get to live. I mean, she ain't going to get to live her life.
Our law is not supposed to take mercy into consideration, but I think that we all want to do what's right and what's just. And I think that mercy is a part of our lives in Southeast Tennessee.
Now, District Attorney Steve Bebb says he will meet with 3 to 4 assistant district attorneys over the weekend to discuss if an outside prosecutor should be brought in. He added he plans to release a statement along with the chief deputy on Monday. Calvin?
Okay, thanks, John.